Hello everybody, and Merry Christmas. Yes, I know I mentioned that I'd likely not do any sort of Christmas related video this year, but I ended up deciding to do one anyway for two important reasons. First reason, since we're closing off another year, I really wanted to take a moment to express my gratitude to all you guys, yes, you watching, for sticking around with this channel as long as you have. As some of you might know, I've been experimenting and testing out what direction I actually want this channel to go in, and so many of you guys have been super patient and supportive with some of the new experimental stuff. So again, thank you all so much for that. Without you guys, this channel wouldn't have come as far as it has. And this all leads into the next reason. Reason number two for me doing this video is I wanted to do something fun that reflects on past videos of mine, and I figured there was no better way to do that than to highlight my favorite time to make videos. Christmas. So I compiled some of our best Christmas specials on this channel as sort of a nice way to properly close out one chapter and prepare for the future that 2025 holds. Now those of you who came here for the Sonic series, don't you worry, it's not going anywhere, but now that I've figured things out, there will definitely be a stronger focus on a theme for this channel moving forward. The truth is, I don't want this to just be an entertainment channel. I want this to be an entertainment channel that helps people. Now you could argue that entertainment by itself can help people, but I want to go a step beyond and help people creatively. Those previous videos I've done with all the building and drawing, that's definitely what you're going to see more often, and is more or less the theme I'll be sticking with from now on. But hey, all that is in the future, and I'll definitely do a more in-depth video about it later. As for right now, as you are currently watching this video, I am most likely heading out on Christmas vacation with my family, so I leave you with the best of holiday wishes and this little highlight reel. Sit back, grab a warm blanket, and some hot chocolate, and enjoy.
Yo gang, Kylo here, and welcome to a special video where I'm gonna teach you how to decorate your house for Christmas. Now I know what you're thinking, what's a Sith Lord like myself doing telling people to get ready for Christmas? It's quite simple really. Goodwill towards men, that's why. I may be a despicable human being most of the time, but even I can appreciate the Christmas spirit. But anyway, let's get back to the topic at hand. Once you have everything you need to start decorating, such as streamers, ornaments, nativity sets, and so on, then it's time to have at it. Me and my assistant Luigi will show you how it's done.
Ouchie!
Well, now that we... Give me that. One thing at a time. Anyway, now that we've finished the miscellaneous decorations, it's time to move on to the Christmas tree. Which apparently needs to be decorated with the ether from Thor 2. Whatever. that's about the best we can do here. Hopefully you all have a better grasp on Christmas decorating, and if you don't, you can blame this guy. Anyways, you all have a Merry Christmas. Bye-bye.
In a world where everything seems peaceful and happy, when all of a sudden, BAM!
I'm on top of the world, eh? I'm on top of the world, eh?
Who parked their car on my sandwich?
10,000 years will give you such a crick in the neck.
Play games, sing songs, give treats. Ridiculous?
I can't bring people back from the dead. It's not a pretty picture.
You broke my smolder.
I'm your master?
He can be taught.
Open the chest! Open the chest! Open it, please! I want to know what's in this chest!
Do you want to build a snowman?
Just leave, right? We can all pile in the truck and we'll just see as far as we can get in. And
the truck's gone.
You blew up my car?
Okay, bye.
Why the heck would you blow up my car?
Make a move, reindeer games.
Do you know the Muffin Man?
Today I will go soaring through the sky. My enemies, I'll dish them up in oyster fry.
Have you got a key? No, we'll go find one!
You fool! You killed us all!
Beast of vengeance, maker of widows. Yes! Finally! Thank you! Almost makes me want to spare your life. Oh, you want to spare me? How about you spare me the chit chat?
Rolling around at the speed of sound.
Ah! Ah! Ah!
Got places to go, gotta follow my rainbow.
I'm going to take your chi. Chit chat. In this chitty chitty chat 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 chat. In this chit chat.
Are you an angel?
I think I heard a whoosh.
Ah! Ah! Ah!
How it feels to chew 5 gum. Stimulate your senses.
Put that cookie down!
Destroy Buzz Lightyear! Destroy Buzz Lightyear!
Well, excuse me.
Wow, a yard sale!
It was at this moment that he knew. He stuffed up.
Yes.
Dude, give me a hug, man. Give me a birthday hug!
It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground.
You underestimate my power.
Sure.
What do you do?
I do parkour.
What do you do?
I do parkour.
What do you do?
I do parkour.
Get it!
wait for Christmas. Can't wait for Christmas.
'Twas the night before Christmas, and all was quiet through the mainland. Not a creature was stirring, not even a "Oh look, it's Eggman." As it turns out this evening, things are far from silent, for it's target practice hour for the robots that are violent. The infamous Dr. Eggman has an obsession quite chronic. It was to steal the Chaos Emeralds and defeat the one known as Sonic. Most of the minions steered clear of the Doctor's unchecked rage, except for his latest creation, an AI known as Sage. Sage was a research expert, a living computer more or less. Her most recent focus was the holiday known as Christmas. Sage had never seen a Christmas, nor has she ever gotten a present. All she knew was that a holiday would ease her creator's torment. "Christmas is about family?" Cubot asked curiously. "Does he really think of us as one? At least one he takes seriously?" "It's hard to tell sometimes," Orbot said shyly. "He sees us more as nuisances, you know, not thought of too highly." Sage looked to her brothers. "I think I know what Father needs. Something valuable lost in storage. But first I have to look for leads." "How long could that take?" Cubot asked with a groan. "Eggman has had hundreds of different—" "Found it, near Green Hill Zone. Displayed on the screen, a facility thought long lost. It was old, abandoned, concealed by snow and frost. This storage unit is perfect," she said with such glee. "I will search the place for a present, make Father happy, you'll see." "No can do, young lady," said Orbot with a stern tone. "Eggman forbids you to leave the ship, especially if you're going alone." Suddenly the PA system made a beep, and Eggman's voice came through. "Metal Sonic, report to the bridge. I have an errand for you to do." "That's it," Sage said excitedly. "I'll ask Metal to help me out. Surely he can keep me safe from any dangers lurking about." "But Big Bro doesn't like any company," Cubot speaks from experience. "Working alongside others is something he very much resents." "I am certain I can convince him," Sage said without doubt. "I will find him before he leaves and try to work something out." "But what will we do?" Orbot asked with concern. "Maybe help find a present as well. Search the storage near the ship's stern." Meanwhile, in the launch bay, Metal Sonic prepped for his trip, when suddenly... "Hello, brother," she said with a tight grip. After politely dismissing the hug, Metal explained that he was busy. He was ordered to track down Sonic for the Doctor who's in a tizzy. Sage explained to Metal that she was searching for a present, and though it was embarrassing, her allowance was already spent. Metal considered a small detour. After all, he was quite fast. "Please, brother," Sage implored. "This chance could be my last." After some thought, Metal agreed to give his sister a lift. One short trip, he demanded, to search for the Doctor's gift. Sage couldn't believe it as she stepped outside. Thousands of white specks. She had never been so wide-eyed. Wasn't a big deal for Metal. To him, even Ice Cap was a bore. But to Sage it was magic, for she had never seen this before. A few minutes later they explored the cold, frozen facility. Sage searched the storage area while Metal kept an eye for hostility. They searched for 2 hours, but nothing was standing out. She thought she could find a gift here, but now she was starting to doubt. Metal became a little fed up. Why were they searching scrap for a present? Sage turned to her brother and said, "Eggman has no real family members. I want to bring him happiness by finding something good he remembers. I'm not a real daughter. I'm aware he only created me, but maybe I can at least feel real if I bring him Christmas glee." Suddenly Metal saw something, stuck under some rocks. Sitting there covered was a peculiar little box. Metal came to lift the debris and moved it all away. Sage recovered the box. Metal hoped this was worth being out all day. It wasn't what she expected, not even a little bit. Inside were some random tools, some sort of invention starter kit. Before they could dismiss it, Metal noticed a small photo of 2 people he didn't recognize, but Sage did in fact know. It was Eggman's grandfather, Dr. Gerald Robotnik, and his cousin Maria, who was known to be quite sick. Metal flipped the photo and noticed a brief note. Sage glanced over, and a message from Gerald wrote, "To my treasured grandson, being apart brings me no glee, but I give you your first building kit because I know you'll be a genius like me." Sage suddenly realized, this box was meant to be gifted. Eggman's grandfather gave it to him to make up for how far they've drifted. Before Metal could comment, he heard a boom from beyond the fog. It wasn't any normal boom, but one from a certain hedgehog. Metal flew into action, his mission protocol engaged. For Hedgehog Priority 1, it was simple: attack with utmost rage. Before Sage could follow, the two blue blurs clashed. There was spinning, running, and weaving. All around the frozen lake they dashed. "Well, Merry Christmas to you too," Sonic said with a smirk. "Even during the happiest time of the year, you can't help but be a jerk." Metal Sonic became irate and charged up his laser blast. As soon as he fired, however, Sonic dodged and it went right past. The laser hit the facility with a mighty loud crash. Sage dropped the box and it fell into the river with a splash. She tried to chase after it, but then her safety protocol engages. Of all the different capabilities, swimming was not one of Sage's. "I don't have time for this," Sonic said with a tone. "Unlike you, I have friends who are waiting for me back home." Before Metal could pursue, his interface gave a notification. Sage seemed to be in trouble, back at the facility station. Sage continued to struggle as her program began to stall. Then her shutdown initiated as part of emergency protocol. Sage awoke to Metal Sonic, who carried her to a safe place. She could tell he was scolding her and urged her to return to base. "But I lost the gift," Sage said with regret. "I can't possibly go back to Father just yet. I just wanted to do something to make me a proper daughter. What kind of family loses their present in a large body of water?" Metal sat there thinking on the sorrowful words from his sis. Then, shortly after igniting his engine, he goes... Turns out after Metal saved Sage and gave her a lift, he ventured underwater in order to recover the gift. Sage was overjoyed and gave her brother an embrace. Metal didn't think much of it and said... Back on board, they searched for Eggman, strutting by the robot still doing practice. Sage just couldn't wait to surprise the doctor with a gift for Christmas. She ran and ran. Sage was so full of glee that there was a badnik right ahead that she didn't quite see. She tripped and fell. Out came the contents of the box. The badnik didn't notice and shouted, "Take this, Tails the Fox." When the dust settled, only ashes were remaining. Eggman walked in and asked, "What is going on with this training?" Eggman looked to Sage. "Where have you been? I've looked all around." Sage tried to speak, but only tears came down. Eggman was confused, and thought it was something he said. Then Metal Sonic came forth. Eggman approached Sage, and patted her on the head. "My dear girl, I don't need any gifts, so there's no need for tears to be shed." Sage explained to Eggman about the photo that was included, how it would bring him a feeling of family, at least that's what she concluded. Eggman wiped away her tears and looked her in the eye. "I already have digital photos of Grandfather and Maria, so please, young lady, there's no need to cry. You two have been out in the cold," Eggman said, bringing them down the hall. "Let's see if we can get you warmed up." "I can help, lol." Eggman took both of his creations to another room for repair, but as soon as the door opened, something unexpected was there. "Welcome back, you guys," Cubot said, bringing cookies out. "We found these decorations in the room Sage told us about. Normally I'd be furious that you dumbbots slacked from your work. What the heck? It's Christmas. I'm not a total jerk. Sage, go order some pizza. Cubot, finish the tree. Metal, get some holiday tunes. We're gonna have a great party." The party began its wrap-up as Sage and Eggman stepped away. They both looked above at the beautiful star display. "So tell me, Sage," Eggman said, trying to break the silence, "why did you brave the cold to look for random presents?" "I read that Christmas is a time for goodwill, shared among the entire family. That goodwill is shown with gifts, like the ones under that tree. But the one gift I found, I failed to give to you, a memento from your true family. and I failed to come through. Now you listen here, young lady, Eggman said with a stern tone. Who needs a silly memento, when right here I have family of my own? Eggman stood close with his daughter. The past is just that, the past. Right now you're my true family, and I'll look after you till the last. Alright, fine, Eggman said with a sigh. You'll count too. Bring it in and quit giving me the sad eye. And so our friends spent a great evening playing games and having fun more or less. And even though they're seen as bad guys, even villains can come together as a family during Christmas.